Hey there, web creators. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Frank Schaefer, the owner of Ciitrus Digital. I am here to help you grow your business and make beautiful WordPress websites. If you find this content helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and hit the like button to get that YouTube algorithm going and get this video out to as many people as possible. So when I first started building websites about a year and a half ago, I was so confused by the process. I probably did it a good 3, maybe 4 times before I really understood what was going on. And it was YouTube videos that helped me figure it out. So that's why I'm making this tutorial today, to return the favor to people just starting and on how to get their first website going. So let's just jump right into it. I want you guys to go on your favorite web browser and open up a website called NameCheap.com. And that is where you're going to buy your domain name from. So for those that don't know what a domain name is, it's just this little website name up here. For example, we're on NameCheap.com. So make sure you have a domain in mind. Go ahead and type it in here. Let's say I was going to buy ciitrusdigital.com. Obviously, I already own that. Search that up and boom, it'll show you all the options. I always recommend buying the .com version of your domain, unless you're an organization, like you can buy .org or .io if you're a tech company, but the .com is just the most recognizable one. So once you have that purchased, all you gotta do is add to cart, go through, check out. Boom, make sure you remember your username and your password and stay logged into the account. Step 2, go over to SiteGround.com. This is my favorite WordPress hosting platform. There's a ton of them out there. Feel free to do your own research. I choose SiteGround because there's so many helpful tools in the back end to help me launch and manage sites that it just makes it worth it. And it's affordable. It's good cost, great service. I've always gotten the help I need with help tickets, never had a problem, and I'm going to continue staying with them. So if you'd like to use SiteGround as well, I have a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link, but it would help support the channel. You don't have to use that, it's up to you. Anyway, if you go to SiteGround.com and go to their hosting tab, you'll see they have 3 different hosting types right here. It's really all the same thing. Go ahead and click any of them. My computer's a little laggy today. All right, let's try this again. SiteGround.com. Scroll on down, click web hosting, and you'll see they have 3 plans. If you're just making websites for yourself, maybe one site, I recommend the startup plan. If you're like me and going to be building a ton of websites, I recommend the Go Geek plan. And if you're just making a few of them, don't really care about how much storage you have, go ahead, buy the middle one. Anyway, when you get that purchased, stay logged in and let's go to the next step. When you're in the back end of your SiteGround account, you're going to want to go up here to websites, wait for it to load up. And then in the top right corner here, you will see the button New Website. When that loads in, you're going to see you have 3 options here. It wants you to choose your domain. So you can actually make a temporary domain or use an existing domain, or you can purchase through SiteGround, but we already purchased our domain through NameCheap. So we're going to choose existing domain. And you're going to enter the name of the domain you just bought. So for me, I'm going to do ciitrustesting.site, which is one that I bought a while ago for a testing site I'm going to build. So enter your domain, click continue. It says it's not registered with SiteGround. We already know because it's with NameCheap. Boom. We're going to start a brand new website and just select over here the WordPress one, since we are making a WordPress website. Even though this one says WooCommerce, maybe you're making an e-commerce store, you don't need to use this version. We can just install WooCommerce later. So click WordPress on the left here, make your login credentials, click continue. You don't need to add this SG site scanner, just skip this step and click finish. Clicked it again. And it's going to take a second here, so I will join you guys in just a second when it finishes. All right, guys, we're back. It just finished loading up. So it says we're all set. Now we have to point our domain. This is why you need to be logged into your NameCheap account still. So pay attention right here. Point your domain. It'll probably say the same thing, ns1.siteground.net. These are the domain name servers that we need to link up to your domain name, and that's how the site will go live. So go back over to NameCheap. Go to your account over in the top left here, hover over it and click dashboard. And then click on your domain you're managing. Click manage. Scroll down and you will probably be on NameCheap basic DNS. I don't exactly remember what it starts off as. Either way, you're going to click this drop down menu and click custom. Then you're going to enter ns1.siteground.net and ns2.siteground.net or whatever it says here for you. Once those are in, there's going to be a green check mark over here that I want you to click. And we're all set with that then. So now that that is set up, let's go back up here in the website bar. Wait for it to load in. And then in the top left over here, we should see the name of our new website. It looks like SiteGround is being slow, so I'm going to jump back in whenever it loads up. Okay, well, it just loaded up as soon as I said that, so I'm not even going to cut that out. Go over to here, you'll see your new website. Click Site Tools, and you're going to want to install an SSL certificate, which will be this little lock icon that you see up here in the address bar, and it'll help the security of your site basically. So on the left here, click Security, click SSL Manager. Wait for it to load again. Okay, so when it loads up, you'll see your domain name here and then select SSL. If you're just making a standard website, choose the Let's Encrypt card. If you're choosing to make a rather large website with subdomains and other things like that, then you might want to choose the wildcard or the premium for it. But for my purposes, we're going to choose just a Let's Encrypt card. And you're going to click Get. It's going to take a while, and if it returns an error, don't worry. Just put that off for maybe until tomorrow. Sometimes there are some errors when you first point a domain name to your hosting where it doesn't go through. So don't fret if it does that. Let's just sit here and see if it does it for mine. Perfect, it actually worked. So you'll see there's a little button that shows up that says configure HTTPS. I didn't want to click that actually. Exit out of there. Just go over on the left here to HTTPS enforce. Click enforce, boom. Go back to your account. Click on websites again. And you can open up your site right from here. So click this little link and boom, you now have a WordPress website. It might look a little bit ugly, so let's log into the back end and let's fix some stuff. Go up to the address bar up here, type /wp-admin, enter. Here is where you'll log in using those credentials that you just made. Click login. I don't want that to save on there. Go go ahead and skip this, click exit. We do not need their help to set this up. The first thing you're going to the first thing you're going to notice here, this is the back end of WordPress. It's not exactly how it shows normally because there's a few plugins installed. We're going to go fix that. Over on the left, hover over plugins, deactivate SiteGround Central, delete it, and let's actually deactivate SiteGround Optimizer and Security. You probably will use both of these later on, but right now we're not going to worry about that. Go over to Appearance, click Themes. You want to get rid of most of these. Looks like I need to move my screen recording box. Click Delete. Click Delete. And here is where you can actually add a theme to your site if you choose. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube that you can look up, good themes. You can get a basic site installed if you use Astra and starter templates. But for this case, we're going to be creating an Elementor website. And the best thing to use when you use Elementor is the Hello Elementor theme. So type that in, click install, activate it. Let me move my recording box back to the other side. And now if we click themes, we'll see that Hello Elementor is activated. So let's install Elementor. Let's pretend this little pop-up wasn't here. You're going to go to plugins. You're going to hover over here on the add new button, click it, type in Elementor, and install it. Once it's downloaded, click activate. And now Elementor is active on our site. So if you want to go to the home page really quick, let's just delete these two things. Trash that, go in the trash, select all of them, delete permanently, apply. Let's add a new page. Let's call it home. Click publish. Then I want you to go down here to settings on the bottom left. Click reading. And over here where it says your home page displays, click a static page. Select the home page as the home we just made. And if you are just building your site right now and you do not want anyone to show up to it for quite some time, go ahead and check discourage search engines from indexing the site. However, make sure you turn this off later because you will want your site to be indexed to help get found on Google. I'm just going to leave that unchecked right now and make sure you click Save Changes. Now let's go to the page again. You're going to hover over Home, click Edit, and then in the top, click Edit with Elementor. And you'll see this is a blank WordPress page, and we can customize this however we want. Go on the bottom left, click Settings, and hide the page title. This right here is the header, and I will show you how to change that in another tutorial. But let's, for now, just insert one of Elementor's free templates, just so it has a little bit of life to it. So click on this folder here, and in Pages we have a ton of options. Let's say you are a luxury real estate company. Oh, that's a pro document. It looks like some of these are all pro. Let's just insert this restaurant page right here. Get started. You have to connect to Elementor. I already have an account, so I'm going to skip a step here and click connect. It's going to take some time to load again. Boom. We have a website. Look at this. Awesome. Now the cool thing with Elementor is that you can go in here and edit anything you want. This is a section right here. You can change the height of it. You can change the width. You can change the background image. Let's say you want it to be this food instead. Click insert media and you changed it. You can change that. You can change this. Oops. Anything you want it to say. And there's other options you can do. You can add a new section down here if you want, just by clicking this. And you can add this in. Let's say you wanted to add an image in here. There you go. You got an image, and let's make it this one again. Just click insert, and there's your image. As you can see with Elementor, the possibilities are endless until you run into the fact that you only have the free version and some widgets are locked behind the pro version. If you're going to be building websites, especially more than one, I do recommend the pro version. I use that to build all of my client sites. I do have an affiliate link to that down in the description below. Of course, I would appreciate any help supporting the channel using affiliate links, but you don't have to. There's also a few plugins that you could use to get additional widgets like Elementor Ultimate add-ons, or you could use Essential add-ons, Elementor, where you get a bunch of additional functionality for all of these. If you want to install one of those, I'll just show you how real quick. Make sure you click update to this. Click on the top 3 bars here, exit to the dashboard, go home again, and if you want to add a new plugin, you can just add new here. If you want to go pro with Elementor and get Elementor Pro like I recommend, just click this button, make an account, and sign up, or follow the link in the description below. But that wraps up the tutorial for this time. Over the next couple videos, I'll be showing you exactly how to make a header, how to use some of the basic widgets, and a bunch of other things in Elementor. If you have any questions or a video that you want me to make, a suggestion that you want me to make a video on, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. That would really help me out, and I would love to help you guys out. Anyway, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.